info name or whatever subtitle for the stream. It is game number 2 that we've got, and the draft has just started.
Nice. Yeah, I'm one of the biggest fans of Radiance, and wrongly so. I feel like in a serious normal setting, it's like, am I against PL or illusions, or am I, spell, magic damage, life stealing with Eternal Shroud or something? I don't know.
So what do we see first pick here? Cloak and Dagger. Just is it gonna be Cloak and Dagger, or is it gonna be a big team fight LT? Winter's Curse.
I mean, who is it? It's Oracle. It's Cloak and Dagger with a stun, right? Fortune's End or Lucent Beam or Vortex. Vortex is nice.
Tombstone's juicy.
I mean, Tombstone's gonna be like third pick or something. I mean, Piggy's gonna swap his Visage out for Primal Beast or Medusa or something, right?
Yeah,
I mean, Dog will keep Medusa, and Piggy swaps Head Gene, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Head Gene.
Maybe just keep the Visage mid and say whatever. But then, do you take Tombstone now as the Visage? Probably not, right?
No,
I didn't even see Arctic Burn. I'm blind.
Yeah, so it's Arctic Burn and Moonglaves are super good, and then there's also Split Shot against that. Okay, so Elder Titan has picked up one of his spells, and I think we have to see Tombstone get picked.
Yeah,
by Hejin, because if not, Beastmaster will block it from the undying.
Maximus is like, right, game 1 Decay didn't work. Game 2 got all the problems out of the way. It's gonna work now.
Alright, so we see Winter's Curse, very nice. Cask is one of the few stuns in this game. There's also, what else is there? Okay, Moonglaves, obviously a great farming spell.
When you get it on Luna and you make sure Drow doesn't have it. Sorry, the Medusa doesn't have it.
Do you think Moonglaves and Split Shot is too much?
Both. Don't pick
just want one.
That's too much. Yeah, you want one.
So
I mean, what does the Medusa get? Does she go ulti or does she go mana shield or?
I think you go mana shield here, and I don't think someone's going to take the ulti away from you. It's possible they do, but there's a lot of other good stuff. Primal Roar and Pulverize.
Oh, sad.
Does
someone start like Lucent Beam now for Blop to get ready for Eclipse later? Oh, he blocks with Stone Gaze.
Oh, that's very smart. Okay. Because I was thinking Beastmaster and Elder Titan don't want it. So he's just decided to pick it up now. That's very aware. Oh, Luna?
That's nice.
Yeah. And what are we going to see from Undying?
Ooh.
Oh, the Aura.
Blocking the Aura.
Okay, there's that Primal Roar coming out.
Does ET take Trample?
ET could take Gravekeeper Cloak if he wants the front line. Or he goes one of the Primal Beast spells. Yeah, that's also super good.
See him going Blinked or something like that, too.
I think they're going to leave Blink Strike maybe for one of their weaker heroes. So there's a Soul Assumption taken.
Vortex. Go on, Lenska. No!
Cold Embrace.
Please pick a stun. He's going to go Cask or Vortex now, right?
Cask. Nice.
I guess he's never going to get Ag, so it's like, why pick Vortex?
And there's that Split Shot coming out by Visage. Yeah. So I imagine that we will see Piggy sticking with us.
But now we still get Trample on ET with Onslaught Spirit.
Yeah, this is good. This is good for jungle fans out there.
And then you can get Uproar on the Primal Beast. On the Beast Master. My God. Too many beasts. I think he's going Blink Roar.
Okay, so what do we
get Uproar? Do we get Uproar for Luna then? It's a pretty value spell for your cause. I thought
better
put it
than
on the
her sort of passive, right?
What about Tricks?
I really dislike Tricks. I think Tricks is a mega giga hyper bait spell, like really, yeah.
Well, one of Luna's biggest problems is just tankability, so I like the Uproar, but I also would like something defensive.
Tank, she can still get the vicious passive.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think Gravekeeper's Cloak is very fine. Rob's got a good ultimate ahead of him.
You can go Grave Chill as well. Like Luna's not gonna be spending that much mana. You've got a okay mana pool with your.
So notice the ultimates that Rob is now blocked effectively Eclipse, and summon Familiars is not that good. So there could be something interesting happening here for Fish. Medusa's going Ball Lightning. Wow.
That's very mana intensive.
I thought
Very
that we might
interesting.
see. Yeah, I was like, what are we gonna see happening here?
Which is, I guess it's an escape ability.
Yeah, but like if you get caught, you often lose all your mana through mana shield.
Yeah.
So you have to be very aware of that or keep some mangas. So Maximus going for Fate's Edict. I think this is solid.
I think
And Piggy is going to be left with probably Summon Familiars or Earth Splitter.
I much prefer no jungle support builds this game to game one. I kind of look at these drafts and I want to give no jungle the advantage in draft here.
Echo Stomp? Oh, he could have taken Echo Stomp, which is really annoying if you're able to walk up to people invisible.
I mean, he's going to buy a shard though. Like having double shard is. Wait, who on Oracle?
Yeah.
Nah, I think having double shard's better.
But you get shard on Echo Stomp, it lowers the cooldown.
Yeah, but when you're going to be... I don't know, I feel like you're not going to get as much utilization out of that as you are out of Splinter Blast, Cold Embrace.
Fair enough. And I mean, obviously, like you say, you want it for Sleeping Dog.
So who swapped? Visage swapped. Did they do just a straight swap? So Piggy's on the Ball Lightning build, and 80 Dog is on the right click.
Yeah, until their last round of picks, I would have been convinced they were going to stay on the heroes. But Ball Lightning on a mid hero just seems like such a nice escape. If they come try run at you, makes you much more resilient to ganks. And yeah, we don't have a score set at the top, everyone. But for those tuning in, it is 1-0 at the moment, like it says at the bottom, favoring Maslyata
in the
on the
chat
dire
do
side.
that until Blop actually gives me permission to.
Hey, can the mods in the chat? Can we get some Twisted Ambitions in the chat here? Shout out to Twisted Ambitions. All right.
I think Radiant won the draft.
Do
Like
you?
the only hero I feel super good about is this Primal Beast build because he has Tombstone.
Oh my gosh. Again, I think you're kind of right though, because the Piggy build here feels a bit weird. Like we kind of talked about
It's
it.
wonky.
It's the same kind of like weird as last time, where the Sakuchi pick, and it's just like at this kind of level,
they got a
you
catch?
can't do that.
Undying's dead here. Good fortune's in from range. Yeah. Oh, they don't. Oh, Fish didn't body block. He went for punches.
Oh,
he did force him to level 1. Level 1 Voodoo Restoration. Yeah, I mean, it's Undying build, double heal plus aura. Later on in the game, it's basically just gonna be a Winter's Curse bot.
What's he gonna do in laning stage?
Heal, heal, and heal.
Sustain.
Oh. Tonton. I like this Tonton build, and I like the fact that Tonton's got like an active role in this game. When I say active, I just mean he's got to come fight around the 25-minute mark.
Oh, Lenska.
Walking high ground.
High five. Rob? Is that Rob spray? Rob spraying instead of high fiving. That's illegal. Oh, kill the boar.
Oh.
You can't.
Level 1 cost.
Feels bad. Does take a while for Primal Beast to get back down to lane though. Because Lenska gonna have to TP.
No, he's gonna just walk to base and heal up, right?
So Fish is dragging waves behind his tower mid because Piggy's done that, knowing that he can't have a straight lane against Onslaught Astral Spirit. You're gonna get hunted.
Yeah, if he gets fast boots in this lane, I think we could see some juice. One of the other things that's kind of interesting is there's no small camp on the side here. Oh, look at these smacks.
But that's the thing. It's just Onslaught Spirit, and Piggy loses 70% of his HP. And bottom lane, they're fighting as well. Tonton loses a lot of his health early on here. And Rob has got these boars out. They're kind of struggling to contend with them.
Yeah, and Tonton's got that Gravekeeper's cloak up now. Will be a big savior. And I don't actually know what he goes in this lane. Does he max up Raw, or does he just hold the stats for Moonglaves?
I think you're always going to be going Moonglaves now, right?
But do you take them in a wave that's going to push?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you've got access to large camp, small camp. Like neither of them are blocked, so Lenska has double pull potential. So you can help clear out the camps with it. I think it's fine to go Moonglaves. Oh, they're gonna get one pull now, and if Dire, good contest. Oh, they stopped it. Rob barely stopping Lenska's pull. So Medusa finding what she can in the mid lane. 6
top
last
lane,
hit
a little
from
bit of
9 and
futs.
2. And they jump the Undying, but it doesn't feel like he can do much aggressively. But with double sustain, he just stays alive. Blop tries the Vortex play, but a Solar Assumption spam out of the Visage. He's going to turn and kill off Blop. Good Fortune's End, but he will still lose his life. And Visage, the stick charges. Maximus doesn't have one of his own. Just trying to stack up this decay. Does get the takedown. 20 stacks up. A lot of right-click damage, but in comes the Undying. Soul Rip and Heal. Keeps himself alive under the tower. Gets the kill and runs it back. And can Blop find him? No, won't get the Fortune's End out. Well, Tauntaun is killed off Rob. The Tombstone is down from this Head Gene Primal Beast, so they'll clear out some of these camps and get the trade out. Rob for Lenska.
And they're going to pull into the side wave here. Giving a little bit of extra farm for the Primal Beast, but Tauntaun's okay with this. Because it means he resets the wave in a very fortuitous position. And Lenska's coming back with some more regen for him.
Yeah, give him all those tangos. I'm diving top again. Undying. He's popped his stick, turned on the Voodoo Restoration, and more tangos are arriving.
Yeah, let's have a look at the last hits or denies in the mid lane. Gotta say, Piggy at 12 and 1. 50% more on the Primal Beast in the bot lane, who's currently leading the charge. But Fish is three last hits and 2 denies up on him in mid. Maledict out on Lens by a lot of damage. There's only level 1 Maledict though.
Yeah, he's already prepared. He's got Fairy Fire, a ton of 1 charges.
Rob sneaks off to take the 3-minute rune. What else?
I feel like the Dire are doing very well manipulating their creep waves. Like we always see the Visage farming like between tier 1, tier 2 top. Medusa's been dragging wave as well to keep safe against this ET. Because both the Elder Titan and the Beastmaster have like very oppressive lane abilities that they want to get the most out of in the first like 3 or 4 levels. So if you're playing behind your tower like this, they actually can't get up in your face as they would want to. So yeah, you're losing out on 20-30% of farm against them, but you wouldn't get that farm playing the game naturally. You'd probably just be dying. This Undying has no fear. He's 1v2 and just walking towards them. Show me what you got.
Tauntaun popping herself. Lance tanking Wild Axes. I think he's in trouble here. He's gonna die.
Yeah, high-fiving now. Rob's got him all lined up in his sights. Tauntaun trying to fight into the Primal Beast. Tombstone's ready from Head Gene though. And this dive into tower can continue if Rob can get a little closer. Boars are ready in a couple of seconds, but the Glaive's bouncing back onto the Primal Beast. Nearly finish him off. And as the Tombstone gets focused, Tauntaun, careful there against this irritating boar and the Maledict on him. He'll survive through it as Lenska arrives back onto this bottom lane. Kill off the Tombstone. Rob denies it, in fact. Witch Doctor safe and sound gets back.
In this lane, I think we should see some Cold Embrace levels coming out. Surely. The amount of regen that he's had to give to his teammates.
It's just like your other 2 spells are so value. Oh my god, that Soul Assumption damage top. Block just gets like 100 to 0 in a second.
Wow.
Wow.
Piggy using the Zip Zap to steal Ball Lightning, steal the bot rune. Fish has got to come all the way over here to get the 6-minute rune. Might lead him to making a play towards bottom, but instead he's just going to walk back middle. Doesn't want to give Piggy too much space.
Yeah, it feels like it's about time for Fish to make a move. Level 3 trample, he's got ulti. Onslaught's in towards Piggy. Doesn't have mana for Pulverize now though, so Piggy's just going to Ball Lightning away. Hey, he can't stick the damage. Maybe it would have been a bit more useful moving into one of the side lanes, like relieve the pressure from bot. Luna's actually just left the lane now. It looks like Tauntaun Jungling a bit in the meantime.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way the
Maxing
Dire
out
plays,
the-
it's like there's no room to maneuver as the Radiant.
Yeah, until Tonton dodging out the Maledict there. Nice work, Rob. 80, I'd say. But the constant harass that's coming in here is...
Oh my god, Blob.
It's so
Blob.
bad in all the lanes. Blob's
Oh,
dead
Blob.
again.
Yeah, it's just Soul Assumption spam on top of the Arctic Burn. Dead again. And it's just these levels that the Visage was able to get. He's nearly level 6. Like that whole period of playing behind his tier 1, kind of stuck in a really safe spot. Beastmaster couldn't play aggressively on him, and it's this regen from the Undying. You just never need to leave the lane.
Yeah, I take back what I said. This guy is a genius. I was just thinking, what's this guy gonna do? And obviously, I wasn't thinking, oh, he's just gonna punch the guy with Voodoo Restoration on the whole time.
Yeah, by Soul Ring, by Holy Locket, by Greaves. You're a walking fountain at this point as the Undying. And now we've got Witchblade on the Visage, so his kill threat amplified tremendously. Like Blop and Maximus gotta be so careful up in that top lane.
Yeah, and he's not even taking a single point in split shots.
Yeah, why? Why?
Who needs
kill.
that? Who needs to farm creeps when you can farm the biggest creep in them all, Blop?
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice little
like-
pull in there. You're gonna see it.
This is where I would love to see ET, playing top, right? 2 Dire heroes are at your tier 1. You've got Onslaught Trample. You should be killing these guys.
Eugene's doing a good job here. Actually, I think bot lane in general is very well organized. Coming behind the tower, cutting out the wave, and just putting as much pressure as they can on this tower. Saying to Tonton, you can jungle, that's no problem. But we're gonna just take your tower as a result. And 10 seconds left on cooldown. And we'll see this maybe a little bit of a last ditch save on this tower.
I mean,
Fish
it
coming in.
feels like 3 lane wins from Dire.
They scouted it with the bird in the air.
Yeah, they see everything coming. And Radiant Vision does see Rob. They're trying to catch Hygien's Primal Beast instead. I mean, Fish, the Pulverize, takes him down to about half health. And with the remaining seconds of Trample, with Tonton coming, they will get the kill. Took them a while, but there it is.
Hello, Medusa. How are you doing? Piggy, though, trying to man up.
Yeah, not happening. It's such an important move for Fish to make there. Because, you are losing all 3 lanes. Like, maybe not losing mid, you're drawing, but, overall.
I mean, you're totally right. And I think also importantly is...
Double kill top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here comes another kill.
Or raindrops, causing a few problems, but another Arctic Burn touch.
Wow. Yeah, I think it also is going to give an opportunity to the Radiant to deny the bottom tower. When you're losing, the ability to deny towers is... can be really important, I think, in trying to stop the snowball.
I don't think they can, though.
As long as they make a
hero down here. Rob.
Maledict misses.
Radiant bring their hero down. Death Ward there from Hedgeen, and Tonton being shredded by it. One more hit, that's all it needs.
Oh!
And the Soul Ripper is there. They'll Vortex back the Primal Beast for the false promise. It keeps him alive, and they've got the Tombstone dropped. They need mana for the Winter's Curse. Voodoo Restoration's on, though, so it looks like the Undying. Oh, he doesn't get the Soul Rip off because he ran out of mana. Nearly had the ability to heal and turn, but a long ball lining in to try and take down Lensker and Blop. Piggy. Oh, dear. Trapped under the smoke screen. And just lives being thrown in by the
Fish is doing work.
They're coming in one by one. Fish has found the Undying in the back, and they're going to get 3 kills. Yes, they lose Tonton, but Radiant defend their bottom tower with everything they've got. Another kill as Maximus snipes out Rob.
And Tonton did die, but he went straight back mid and started farming for the wave that was pushing. He's going to go to the triangle, maybe meander top. I will say they didn't have the Visage there, and he has just picked up his treads. He's having a great time applying pressure in the top lane. And despite that pressure and all the kills we've seen in the top, this top tower is not taking too much damage. Only just over 400 now.
I mean, top tower is not a big deal, really.
It's not a big deal. It's just given the amount of kills that we've seen coming out there, I thought we would just see more incidental damage, because one of the things that's, I think, it's not in it by itself important, but what is quite important for the Radiant side is providing a space for Tonton to farm. And
I mean,
top
like,
triangle is really where
like-
you want to be.
Yeah, but you can access top triangle, from river, from mid lane. I think it's fine. Like, the trade-off is you've got 6k net worth on your Visage. He's farmed rather than pushed.
Yeah, that's true.
Lenska finally level 6.
Yeah, this is important. What's he gonna go for item-wise here? Does he go just dart?
He's
Does he
position
need-
5. It's like hope for arcane boots and then hope for shard.
What
Somehow
about
a meteor hammer appears on him. It's a fucking miracle.
Huh.
By the way, they can see him here. They got great vision. Maledict goes off, and an urn.
And neither of the sentries get killed. Oh, the
Yep.
cask. There, Maledict's gonna tick him down here, it looks like. Lenska about to die. Pops out to the Witch Doctor. And with 3 heroes still down here, looks like Maslyata wants to keep this push going and finish off this tier 1 they started so long ago. Fish will TP down, though. So this what leaves the Visage top alone, Piggy alone mid.
Oh,
So no jungle
The
trying to
boss
force
got
a
him.
fight.
the boss got him there.
Yeah, they see Fish coming. Onslaught's ready, though. He's going to go straight in towards Hejin, but the Tombstone defensively placed, and the Winter's Curse is a good one from the Undying. Straight onto Mahaximus. And Fish with Blob. They can't continue fighting. Oh, the Death Ward? That's pretty good damage onto Fish. And Lenska required here with the Splinter Blast and a cast to try and hold back this horde of dire heroes and zombies and boars and everything. Well, it looks like Piggy's actually in on top of Tauntaun. I don't know who's coming out on top in that fight overall, but it looks like Tauntaun has finally regained control of his ancient camp.
Yeah, I think that we need to see a ward coming down here from someone on the dire side, just so they can keep an eye on Tauntaun.
Oh, Hejin blown up. I've got a good roar. No jungle, just not letting this bottom tower go. A double kill for Fish, and he's going to whack into the Undying as well. A triple comes.
Lop actually did some good stuff for us. Despite being 1, 4, and 5. Really good involvement there. Stone Gaze right at the end securing the final kill. Fortune's In is one of those spells that's really, really strong if you have something to... like something that benefits from holding them in place. In this game he's got the smoke screen. Later on that's going to be, I think, quite powerful. You can keep them locked up.
And they can't continue the push, though. Clear out the wave. And that's all they'll get. Primal Beast is back there to defend his tower. Yeah, nice series of events for no jungle, because it felt like they're losing out on all 3 lanes, letting this Visage farm away. I'm still struggling to see the Medusa's idea of how this game should be played with this Ball Lightning Snake build, but so far, they're farming decently well, going to get damage through the Witchblade and the Orchid. So it looks like much more of a catch and kill mid lane hero here for Piggy. Ball Lightning onto a support, find that pick off, move on to the next.
Yeah, but they do have good counterplay. We're talking about how strong... oh, killing that ward in the bot lane. We're talking about how strong it can be with controlling people under the smoke screen. I think he's one of the heroes who's most susceptible to it.
And Tauntaun has a bodyguard now. Lenska just
Okay,
holding hands.
Yeah. They've blocked his camp though.
Both. Ancients and
so-
large camp blocked.
Poor Tauntaun.
Tier 1 bottom. Is it going to die? It's Glyph for now. Lenska TPing forward and Mahaximus with the Blink Roar, but false promise. Resets the situation while Fish charged in. Onslaught with a trample, some good damage on the Primal Beast, but not enough to kill him. And they do still have this Catapult alive, Tombstone going, so the tier 1 eventually is going to die.
Yeah, I think the most Plop's possibly in trouble. Probably in trouble. Smoke screen.
Stone Gaze. Fate's Edict on him. Tries to drag this Medusa around, and they've got a trample Onslaught in. But the Medusa getting out of the Pulverize as the Fish ET chases into Rob. The Death Ward's there, and a finish onto the Oracle. As Maslyata going to get 3 pickoffs off Piggy with this Ball Lightning Mana Shield build is slaying everybody. Tauntaun does arrive in the back end of the fight, though. Trying to take down the Undying. But Piggy's got enough mana here to zip and maybe even TP home. Decides to turn. They want to fight and try and kill Tauntaun here. A lot of heals from the Undying, but actually can't stay alive through this damage output. Tauntaun Can he do it? He's got another uproar ready. Charges forward. Hedgine about to die. Tauntaun is about to 1v5. A triple kill. The Luna going wild.
What the hell? Yeah, I mean, it definitely was like a weird fight in terms of they decided to go back in to save Blop. And it was a weird re-engage. But it all gets redeemed when Tauntaun comes in, and he doesn't have that many items. If you think about it, he's just got Yasha Mom. And now he picks up a Grover.
One shudders to think what's going to happen if this gets another 20 minutes and he actually has items.
This Luna, yeah. I mean, 4,500 damage in that last fight. That's like 70% of the Medusa and the Primal Beast.
That's like half the damage he did in the previous game.
Yeah, yeah. In one fight. Yeah, good vision coming out of the Radiant now as well, trying to secure their first tier 1 up top. The Beastmaster plays forward, going for this Aghanim Scepter. So what's this Drums of Slom again? The new Beastmaster Ags beats his drums. Each strike deals damage to enemies around him.
Is it good?
No idea, honestly. I've not seen it.
Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, the
boom,
decay.
boom.
I mean, you know, he's got decay Ags as well, so.
Yeah, that can be very powerful.
Yeah, cool, I guess. We'll see.
Cool and interactive.
Bang the drums, buddy. But it only heals him, right? He doesn't get to like heal allies or anything. Healing Beastmaster and units under his control for a portion of damage dealt.
That's correct, but if he drops like the big edict on himself, that kind of thing, that will give some pretty good regen, I would imagine, to him there.
Meanwhile, Blop finally countering at least the ancient ward that was blocking that camp.
Oh, long last.
But there is still another ward down on the other side here. Action bot lane, Fish. Doing a little bit of a run around, but oh, nice.
Oh, they got Malad. No, they didn't. No Maledict. That's on cooldown. Cold Embrace. Not gonna help him here too much, is it?
They need to kill the Tombstone.
They can't kill Tomb, can't kill Wraith Pact. Blop is struggling against the zombies chasing him. Feet Edict. Oh, is that gonna get him out of here? No way. Hedgine gets the double kill down. I mean, that's just 2 of them. That's a 2v4 in effect. Primal Beast and Witch Doctor killing off your mid laner and your position 4.
Yeah. Oh, stun coming out. Hedgine wanted a TP somewhere. But yeah, it was a 2v4. Now we're seeing reinforcements coming from the Dire side. Action, bot lane, Rob. Trying to zoom away, but getting absolutely destroyed by Maximus. That said.
Well, they got Orchid on Medusa now.
Yeah, but who's
she gonna go on? Just go on the Primal Beast? Beastmaster. Too many beasts in this game. And Orchid Witchblade. It's a lot of damage, but I don't think she can finish him off. Tauntaun is a rotation she's forced at the very least.
So since that last fight, Tauntaun's got a Dragon Lance and turned his Yasha into a Manta. So I think we're seeing the kind of the A-tier Tauntaun gameplay happening here. Last game was a C-. Like I said, I don't actually know if I said it at the start of the lower bracket finals or the grand finals, but when Tauntaun's playing well, no jungle look like a very coherent team. When he's not having a great game or his build's not that super good, it just feels like they very one-dimensional in how they play.
Yeah, Fish is going to start picking things up. Like, and he's got 8,000 net worth. He's starting to lag behind, so it's nice to see him get the farm top, while Tauntaun can kind of take the more dangerous farm in bottom lane and jungle.
I mean, he's also a Pos 2 who's gone Wraith Pacts. It's not super common, I think.
Who, the ET?
Yeah.
He's got
Gareth. Oh, I had the wrong hair selected. Might be.
I'm like, what?
Who has it as the Primal Beast?
As I'm checking.
Yeah.
Primal Beast has one.
Yeah, okay. That's what I had selected. Might be. You don't understand.
Tauntaun's always scouted.
Okay.
Can I keep vision? They know where he is. Oh, we can't go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So what does Tonton go for after this BKB? Raw damage? Or do you think he needs more survivability? More tankability?
I don't think he
Like-
needs Scardy. I'm not sure if he wants
Butterfly?
Daedalus. I kind of feel like he wants... Oh my god, is Undying just going to get shredded by this Luna? As a Winter's Curse, that's decent, but well-positioned no jungle heroes there, ready to jump and strike.
Scotty could be quite good. Why did you say you don't like Scotty?
It's not that I don't like it, I just don't think he needs it this game. Like, there's no, massive amount of healing. There's no melee hero who needs to kite. I'd rather him have, I don't know, a Hex or something, honestly. Like, having a Hex against this Ball Lightning.
What about Orchid? Or do you think that doesn't matter
Yeah.
because by the time he has it, we'll see BKB come out?
Yeah, I don't know about the Orchid. Abyssal Blade or something. Does he count as a melee hero in Flesh Golem?
You should, yeah.
So you get the
Sleeping Darts?
melee bash. Yeah, they found
Sleeping
Dusa.
Darts?
They need... Oh, no, they don't... wait, Blop didn't get down his smoke screen, so he got silenced by the Orchid. That's... Oh, no jungle. They've cocked this up, I think. Now they need the Roar to catch Dusa. Nice little death ward there. Is that the voodoo switcheroo from Hedgeen? Blop still caught down in this low ground in the river. Another sleeping dart, but Blop is dying to zombies. The bash cancels the TP the Oracle, but Fisher's charged in. Aggressive move from the ET, but he just dies on his high ground as a Dire. They rally around this Medusa, save up Piggy, and he turns the fight, catching out Mahaximus, opening Roshan up for Maslyata here. As it felt like the winds of change were coming for No Jungle, but they're shut down yet again.
That was just a horrible indecision by their team about what to do, who to initiate on. And Tonton wasn't there, and it feels like if you want to do damage, you got to bring Tonton in.
I don't know, am I crazy? They got the dart, but then Blop didn't get down Smokescreen or Fortune's End. The chain stun onto this Medusa just wasn't there.
The support's not on the same page.
Yeah, a bit of a calamity for them now as Medusa has Aegis with Ball Lightning. And this Orchid ability just to jump and catch any member of No Jungle. And a DD rune. Oh yes, the visage. It's time to go. They're suddenly up to a 7k lead for them. Starting to feel they're pretty strong. No Jungle, they've got a lot to fight with still. Would love to have this BKB ready on Luna. Big Tonton. He's trying to frontline a little for his team. Yeah. Tombstone, very early placement here as the jump away from the Beastmaster doesn't allow him any safety. And a false promise is going to actually keep the Undying alive. ET has gone aggressively into the middle of 4 of them again and just died. Now with the Winter's Curse out, Visage can start piling the damage onto this Luna. She pops the Manta style, but I don't think she can survive, even with the Cold Embrace there. Too much magical damage, and now the physical comes after it ends. Tonton, he's into stone form, buys a little more time for himself. Healing up, healing up, healing up. But now we've got this Visage going back again for the damage. Down goes your Luna. Hard carry destroyed. And imagine that. Getting Aegis, getting a DD, getting an almost a team wipe here, and going high ground all in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago this game seemed very, very even. Let's have a look at the golden net worth and see in terms of the net worth, it was a dire advantage, but not by much. Like 3,000, 4,000 gold. Totally reasonable. And Maximus gonna get brought.
Oh dear. I mean, he's got Aegis on this Medusa, so he doesn't really care about dying here. You're gonna get the melee racks. And Fish, what's he gonna get done? Oh, try and catch out Piggy. Nope, forced down for weight. They do snipe the Undying, and maybe even the Visage now as well. Fish doing a huge amount of damage. ET now caught up though. Need a bit more magic damage to pump onto him, and there we go. Maledict and a bit more chip from Piggy. Dead without buyback, and racks open up again. No Jungle fighting to the bitter end though.
Team No Jungle, also known as Team No BKB.
Dire is kicking the bejesus out of middle lane barracks. Thank you, Cave Johnson.
Oh, and I want to say one thing which has been really huge for the Dire side has been the Hawk. Providing so much vision about where everyone is, giving them an advantage in every fight. The warding on both sides, I think, has been okay, not amazing, but This Hawk is really a key difference maker, I think.
It's
so hard to
or
pull,
too
actually.
did a lot of work.
Have we seen the drums yet? I mean, Beastmaster right now is just dying to the Medusa. Oh, nice ball lightning dodges on the roar. Does get roared in the end. And now Piggy's out of mana.
Oh!
There's the drums doing work.
Boom, 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 boom.
Get bongoed on.
And here we were thinking this wasn't gonna do it.
I don't know what it did, but it looked and sounded cool. It killed the Medusa.
It looked like when you press unleash and you just turn it around. That's what it looked like.
I don't know. I was about to flame this axe on Beastmaster, but now it's all paid off.
Now, kiddies, don't go home and do this in your pups.
Now.
I mean, what is Mahaxmas is like 7k MMR or something, right? Like he's an actual immortal player. Don't do this if you're less.
He's more than that. He's a Meisterschaft player.
Oh.
Let's just throw in the long German words. But
so
yeah,
a reprieve as you lose your mid lane of barracks, but you know the Dire aren't playing with Aegis anymore, and you've seen how quickly Fish can actually get kills if he's allowed to go backline. So really it's just a case of getting Luna BKB and kind of smoking playing together. I like Blop is dewarding now, trying to create a platform from their side of the river to maybe move up towards top.
Wait, was that Fish or was that just Maximus who got the kill?
Who got what kill? Oh, Lenska's scouted and killed.
The kill top. Did anyone actually help
Medusa?
do any damage? Yeah, did anyone do any extra damage or was it all a Beastmaster? I didn't really look. I mean
Piggy wasn't full. And it was all a Beastmaster, wasn't it? Oh, Fish dead in the mid lane. Solo down by the Visage. Oh. Was this another lane? Oh, there's tier 2 standing. They can't go another lane of barracks. So it's not awful. It's not good.
Tonton's got BKB and also has a Titan Sliver. And I think the Titan Sliver is almost as important. And he's kind of like long
Winter's
fights.
Curse, yeah.
And they get a tower! Woohoo! Tier 1 towers, all kills. 13k gold advantage though. It's an uphill battle.
And it's the fact that you have to 5v5 into Tombstone, Death Ward, Earth Splitter, Winter's Curse, False Promise.
Yeah.
So if you get the jump, the person being jumped gets False Promised. There's Curse into ET Splitter combo. There's Tombstone, Death Ward. And you leave your base and you get caught and slowed. Cold Embrace is there from Blob. Piggy chasing Lenska though and killing the Oracle on the right-hand side. While Mahaximus gets the roar out just before he dies. Witch Dog to the only hero to drop here on the Dire side though. But Fish, big damage, kills off the Undying. Oh, no, he doesn't. The Winter's Curse buys time for him to slip away. Head Gene getting shredded by the glaives, but Piggy, he's found the opening he needs. Pulverize onto a boar, I think? I don't know what happened there, but he stood still and whacked his head into the ground. Piggy gets a triple kill, but ET's down. Luna, can she hold this high ground herself? I guess it's Visage with Arctic Burn
definitely
Agonyms.
a pulverize onto a boar, and the boar didn't die.
It was, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to, was it Funzy or...
Sokshka, the Stormhammer on the boar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was one of the French players.
Yeah, top lane, Radiant side, tier 1.
Quantic
right
Gaming. Was it Quantic versus World Elite?
I can't
Something
remember.
It was Quantic versus someone.
Was it Quantic or was it DD Dota with a smiley face?
I think it was Quantic. It was so long ago.
I mean,
So
no jungle's
sometimes-
still showing they can fight back. You know, they've got teeth.
Yeah.
But,
And they were also unlucky to not. They were unlucky to not kill the Undying there. I think
Yeah.
it was like one more hit from Tonton. He even
just feels
turned
like
and like
Fish-
turned back.
Fish has like talked himself into a situation where he feels. I don't blame him. He feels he has to go backline, like no matter what. He kind of has to go on this suicide mission of charge in, try and do as much damage as he can, and create space for Luna.
His net worth is very disappointing at this stage, though. Really, just has, even though he's made lots of kills, he just hasn't farmed as well as his counterparts.
Yeah, I really want to just bring back to the laning stage where I feel like all of these Radiant lanes should have gone much better, but the Dire did such a great job of manipulating creep waves, dragging waves, farming behind towers. So spells like Trample Onslaught the decay, whatever it might be. This Lenska with the cask just didn't get that utilization to snowball and propel Radiant into a winning position out of lanes. Yeah, dire. Maslyata just outclassing their jungle in that kind of just normal, normal Dota gameplay. It's not ability draft gameplay. It's just that understanding and feel of the ebb and flow of how things should go. Ball lightning onto Lenska, under a sentry. Oracle dead again. And Mahaxmas is going to be careful bottom. Jumps forward. There's a lot of dire heroes here. Hello?
Oh, Winter's Curse? Hello?
Yeah, the Blink Curse on the Wyvern. The Hawk giving the vision for that opening. And there's no buyback on Blob. He's dead for 40.
Part of the reason that didn't work...
Tonton? They're blinking in. They're trying to play aggressively, but the trample misses completely. And now Tonton slowed down. Arctic Burn is up with his Visage going wild. The BKB's there from Tonton, but Mahaximus being destroyed by the Death Ward and the Tombstone Zombies. They get the roar on the Primal Beast, but he's not dying. He's so tanky. Witch Doctor, he's going to be a casualty here. No, the heals! The Undying keeps them all alive. Oh, it's a team wipe. Complete annihilation of no jungle. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Adios. Out you go.
And it all started with a nice snipe with the Winter's Curse. They knew that Lensk was dead, and he's the primary save. He's the one who has Cold Embrace, and he dies. He's dead. Blop dies as a result because they go on him, and then it's a 3 versus 5. Mega creeps. Iggy with the question mark. A little bit of juice happening here. A little bit of spice getting added in here. Juicy drama. Piggy's getting tipped out, and yeah, all mega creeps.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Lenska all chatting the other day. He's getting a taste of his own medicine now. No toxic. just a little bit. Little of toxic. That's a treat. And good luck, no jungle. One more fight. Let's see what you can do. Fish BKB's up. Astral Spirit ready in 3 seconds. Tries to trample onslaught in, but there's forced out. There's Hurricane Pikes, then heals for days with the Winter's Curse there. Fish completely caught out of position as he aggressively onslaughted forward. And GG's called. Another well-deserved victory here for Maslyata. 2-0 up in this best of 5 grand final.
GG.
Call GG and then defend until the end. Oh, it's a fake GG. A fake GG is Tonton. Oh, standing his ground, but he's still going to die. That's the end now, isn't it? Any more GGs? GG in chat if you want this game to finally come to its rightful end. Let's get to disconnect. Oh, there we go. GG's coming out from Blop. Hardcore.
Someone cancel. Well, if we had to cancel anyone, we're going to cancel Rob. But yeah, it's been a cracker of a game. Started off slowly, I guess one has to say. Despite the high octane coming out from Maslyata, the game actually seemed very, very methodical from both sides until all of a sudden there was just 1 or 2 big team fights that blew the game wide open. Maslyata could not be stopped really from that point onwards. It looked so close. We had the Tonton 1 versus 5 fight that was like a triple kill for him, nearly an ultra. But yeah, it really just seemed like miscommunication, bad timing, a little bit of unfortunate spell casting, but no jungle defeated 2-0. They are now down, and they need to do the reverse all sweep if they want to win Rumble in the Jungle